You have a scroll right next to you. Why don't you voice your criticisms directly to her? She's nice, kind of.
You are really sweet, especially because you said my librarian outfit is cute. But yeah, I disagree with what you do. I think it's harmful for you, and it's harmful especially for society. And it makes my job as a mother a lot more challenging, especially with raising 2 boys and now with a girl. And so that's why I disagree with what you do. But you're very nice.
Thank you. So why does it make it more challenging for you as a mother?
Because it's a perversion of sex. Perversion, excuse me.
No, I wasn't correcting you, but...
Oh.
Okay, well, sex is going to be there anyway, whether only is a new thing. There's before that, there's clubs before that, tuition before that.
Yeah, but it was a lot more scarce, and now it's at the fingertips of anyone with a magic wand, like a phone, and so it makes it a lot more difficult for me, like I said, like as a mother, to keep that away. And so we keep pushing the boundaries of this perversion of like sex, right? So like there's commercials, like my husband can't watch a football game sometimes with the commercials coming on, and I'm like, man, like this woman is like half naked for a commercial, and my little kids are watching, and I don't like that. So whenever things like OnlyFans comes out, it's just another thing that I have to worry about.
Exactly. So if it weren't for me, there'd be a million other things I have to worry about.
That's not true. I mean, yeah, there is a lot of things. You just compared
me to the hot girl in the commercial.
Right, but there's levels to this, obviously. Like, what you do is not going to be allowed in a commercial.
Okay.
Yeah, so, but that's why I disagree. But it's mostly because I also care about the people who are doing, what you do.
Well, you can say I do OnlyFans. And to be honest, that's why I think it's such bullshit, because I agree with a lot of things she says. The only difference is, and I think she's funny as and she thinks I'm funny as.
Right, like I don't see any. I'm not saying I see you any different. I'm just saying that what you do, like for your job, I disagree with. So, and that's it.
And that's your right, and that's your opinion, and I won't argue that further because you are entitled to your opinion.
Nicolette, do you think that what you do is harmful to others or has a negative impact?
Well, earlier in the podcast I said no, but I have a mother right next to me saying that it does affect her negatively. Am I going to stop doing it? No.
But that's still really nice of you to like even consider, not consider quitting, but what I'm saying, acknowledge that it makes my job a little bit more difficult.
Well, your job as a mother is the hardest job in the world. It's not going to get any easier, and in fact, it's going to get a lot harder. There's going to be a new that's even more easily accessible probably in the next few years. So prepare for that.
Girl, I'm preparing. I got my rosary out all the time.
Yeah. But do you not think that you're adding to this problem, that you're not saying it's good? Would you not say that you're adding more to it, more content, and harming yourself in the making?
I don't think I'm harming myself. Hearing from her stance, I'm more likely to hurt other people. I don't feel hurt at all. In fact, it's helped me a lot.
How has it helped you?
Financially and confident-wise.
I think that confidence in that aspect is a very short-lived confidence, though, but there's a different confidence that maybe not you, but just in general, other only workers are looking for.
You don't have to sugarcoat it. You can include me in that too, because I've been doing OnlyFans for 6 years.
Right. So, but I'm saying why can I I'm not an OnlyFans, but I'm still confident. Why did you have to do to feel confident? And I'm not being rhetorical. I'm genuinely asking why did it take that for you to gain confidence?
So it actually wasn't only, it was dancing that gave me my confidence. Actually, it first started off as a cam girl, webcam model, and that's here comes the whore. And because, like I said before,
Nick pressed that.
No, it's fine.
Rude.
I grew up as a teenager. I was very meek. I was very quiet. I wouldn't stand up for myself. I wasn't outspoken. And then when you go into that environment where it's based off of value judgment, like what we spoke about earlier, I didn't realize like who I was or like what I had to offer, and that was in the club.
Got it.
And I'm not sure why it had to take that, but it's because in like high school I was bullied. I'm not gonna lie, I was fucking bullied in high school. So people were like nice to me. They were like, "Oh shit, you're like awesome," in the strip club. Maybe that's just because they were giving me money, but it gave me the fucking confidence that I have now.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
She did because she asked.
I would
Yeah.
say, Nicolette, you have a lot more to offer than just your body to the world.
You're right, I do, but that's just all I show, and there's a lot more to me that I don't share on the internet because I do value myself so highly. I don't talk about my personal life on the internet.
But you do talk about a very personal part of yourself that is initially designed just for one specific person, and you've showed millions of people, and I think that you're worth more than objectifying yourself for men's pleasure.
I could say the same thing for you. You're not a virgin, so.
Yeah, I've been with one man,
That's
and I
hard.
regret it. I'm not proud of it.
I would have been an old girl if I wouldn't have had God in my life. So if that makes you feel better, like I got fat because God was like, this is gonna be a stripper. So then I was like, so I got chubby, and then I'm sure there's a niche for that, but
No, but you could all judge and say, "Oh, I'm showing my body for when it's meant for one person." But we're all here at this table, not virgins. So what makes me any different than you guys? Nothing.
Nick's a virgin.
I'm a virgin.
I can change that, Nick.
Oh man,
Is he really?
he is.
You would really, yeah?
He's hot. Look at him.
I do agree, like, porn does ruin young men. It literally, if you look at brain scans, like, it, like, muddles their brain. But then the thing is it the star's fault or is it their fault for viewing it? You
That's
know?
the whole thing. Supply and demand, baby.
Supply.
It's hard for me
So
to
they-
say. Like, it's obviously, I think the men's fault for viewing it, but then, you know, you create a market, so it keeps going and going. So I don't know.
Did you? Well, you're right. I just smoked my vape with you outside. So is it the tobacco or nicotine company's fault, or is it yours for keeping
I
them
would
in
say
business?
mine, yes, it's the consumers.
Then
you
you're a
know, the-
hypocrite.
No, I'm saying, like, you can't say
is
it's your.
everybody a
I was
Because
saying,
everyone is.
No, I was saying you
smoke
can't say it's your
from
fault
everybody.
because the men are consuming it.
Exactly. So it's not my fault.
You know?
Whoever had a glass of champagne, then you are also causing to the problem of the alcohol companies out there. So what's the big deal?
Wow, that was deep, Nicolette. That was beautiful. Go ahead. You have a
Thank
thing.
I do sense as well, obviously. I think we should not make it's normal because it's not really normal. And I think a lot of girls got into the industry because we were insecure. Let's be honest, we had some sexual trauma. We were insecure, most of all. Sexual traumas, insecure, call it what you want to call it. So they got into the industry basically feeding that trauma and then call it, I'm getting secure. It's basically not healing, right? It's basically like adding that trauma. So is it really that good for us then?
You're right. We shouldn't normalize it because
No.
then it makes us less special. And that gives us like less money in turn.
Without the money and everything, would you still do it?
Well,
If it's like your dream job, right? You love to do this, everything. Would you still do it if it would not pay like 10, 20,000
I'm not gonna
a
lie.
month?
Final
I
thought
was
on this.
uploading on without making any money. So yes,